Hey, folks, I hope you were blessed with that very simplistic, brief prayer. You know, it doesn't take a whole lot because Christ is present with us by his Spirit. So before I go on in this personal empowerment series, I want to make a point about empowerment that comes from heaven, transmitted to us by his Spirit through the person of Jesus Christ, transferred to us by his grace, his unmerited favor, his undeserved favor. And we'll examine that throughout these series, what his grace means in our lives. I want to elaborate a bit on John 10:10. And I want to begin that elaboration by negating the first part of that message, because I don't even want us to concentrate on the reality that the devil is a thief and he comes to steal and to destroy. We should know that, but we're not going to give him any credit. We're not going to glorify him in our mess. We're not going to spin our wheels talking about what he has done. I think it's time for believers to move on from that conversation and do as the archangel Michael conducted himself in Jude, that one little single chapter where he was challenged by Satan himself regarding the body of Moses. And Michael simply said, "The Lord rebuke you." We're not going to revel in the strategies and the work of the devil and give him credit and glory. We're just going to concentrate on the latter portion of John 10. But I have come that you might have life and that you might have it more abundantly. Now, this is in the context of personal empowerment, and we're going to visit several subjects under that overarching topic of personal empowerment. But let me elaborate from the latter portion of John 10:10 first, transliterated from the original language of the Koine Greek. Abundant life has a twofold meaning there. It means a better quality of life and greater quantities of life. Hey, listen up carefully to you. We've looked at glorifying God in some osmosis terms, or in metaphysics, making the sovereign God far and distant from the reality of our lives, and intangible, untouchable when we speak of glorifying him in some outrageous supernatural way. But God is a practical, personal God. And when he is glorified in our lives, beloved, through his immanence, it's about our greater good that will ultimately glorify him. God desires for us to have a better quality of life. And regardless of our brokenness, regardless of the bad habits, regardless of the toxic relationships, regardless of the illicit hobbies and habits and activities based on our human frailty that we conduct ourselves in through our daily routines. I believe every human being innately within their human spirit, their God consciousness desires to live a better life. Christ comes to give us a better life. It's for our greater good. We benefit mentally, emotionally, physically, relationally, in every way, financially, from living a better life, developing a better lifestyle. So when God is glorified, it's for our greater good. So when things turn around in our life, guess what? It glorifies him. He stands out like the beauty of a woman who has accentuated her beauty through moderate makeup, making her beauty stand out. Christ desires to stand out in our lives, but it's for our greater good. Don't segregate, separate the two. Bridge the gap and realize that he has come that you might have life and that you might have it more abundantly. Get a spiritual high on him. Come back for the rest of these messages.